So here we start. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I'm gonna try and speak a little loud. My microphone usually picks up everything. I put you guys just in the spot so you guys don't see anyone, except for a little bit. But yeah, welcome back. I'm glad you guys are here. Glad you guys are watching. I hope you guys enjoyed that little intro. I'm still not sure what music I'm gonna put with it or in the background, really, to be honest. But I'll find out. I guess by now you guys know, no? But anyways, this is going to be a little difficult. I'm going to do basically a voiceover of the whole video without the video playing. So I took notes of what goes on in the video, and I'm just going to try and do one solid take, go through it, and then I'm going to use those takes to cut into and use for the video. I really like this shot, to be honest. I feel a little small in the circle. I could fit a bit more of the frame, but it's fine. I wasn't going to wear my beanie or my sweater, in fact, but it's really cold, so I kind of have to. But yeah, basically what I'll be doing today is a purple circuit. What Rock Solid does is every now and again, I think there's going to be another one in spring, but they set up climbs, you know, all around the building, and as you guys know, they do difficulty by colors. So I'll show you guys right here what all the colors are and the difficulties, right? So the ranges, usually it's like pink is like VB to V2 per se, and it keeps going on like that, right? So what the circuit are is you have an hour to try and complete all of the climbs of that color in the gym, right? So it ends up being like 20 climbs, which can be a bit daunting, right? Especially if you have very bad endurance, aka me, right? But that's really what today is. I did 3 climbs off camera just because I hadn't recorded yet. Shout out to Vasu. I don't know if Vasu's going to be seeing this or not, but Vasu is amazing. He helped me record most of this because he already did the purple circuit. But we'll see if I can get it done in this video, and we'll shoot right into it. So as you can see, this is kind of how the route looks like. I'll put a little picture of the map and all that, but now starting the actual clip, right? So this is my first climb on the, what's it called? The actual wall thing, not on the top of the wall. But it was actually pretty daunting. I had failed it beforehand, and I was worried that I was going to struggle with it, being very honest, during my circuit run. But as you guys could see, I got it pretty good. It's honestly just about constant movement.
Nice.
That's really what it was. It felt really off on those last 2 holds you could see at the top, but apart from that, it felt great. And quickly moving on to the second one, right? So, well, 4th climb, really. I'm going to be reading off this. You guys can't see this because I'm, you know, doing it. What's it called? You guys can see this. But you can see my little script here. I have it in hand. Going on to the 4th climb, it was honestly, again, just like the first one, made just for continuous movements. So I just had to keep moving and continue doing it. If anything that's sloper in the middle there, I think I should be getting to it around now, and my timing's good.
Nice.
But that sloper was just really annoying. And what you had to do was prop up your right hand like I did there. And it felt horrible until you grabbed your right hand, and then it felt so safe, and I felt really comfortable. But that was another climb I was worried about, and I flashed it so easily. I felt so good at this point. I was doing great. So then, moving on to my next one. This was one I think I'm not sure if I put it into a video, but I recorded it, and I had already sent it a few times before, so I felt really comfortable with it. And as you could tell, it was probably one of the ones I did the most efficiently. Vasu even compliments me. What a great guy. I love that dude. But yeah, you guys are seeing that here.
Nice. That was really, you moved really efficiently there.
Thank you.
And then moving on to, of course, the next climb right after that. This was the slab. This is probably what I thought was going to be my first danger point. I was really scared of this one. As you can see, I failed it like once or twice, and once I learned the beta and like committed to it, it was pretty good. And you could see there, I mean, someone even said it, like, it was a great move, and I was scared off my nuts the whole time.
Right hand,
but I was able to get it, luckily, and that made me feel amazing. I felt so good.
Yeah, there you go. Nice. Get the step through. Yeah, you got it. Perfect. Yeah, you got us clean. I struggle a lot with this hand swap here. Hand swap, right hand to left hand. Or never mind. Nice. That was well done.
That was cool. So he did a.
That was yeah.
What is it called with your foot when you go in?
The inside slug, or step through.
Step through.
Step through, yeah.
That was something I haven't done yet. And
No,
that's really good.
I've done a step through every time. It's so much easier.
Yeah, because I was trying to match.
No.
Moving on to this next climb, this is one I had also failed. I had failed so many of these climbs before this day, but going into it I was a little scared of that first kind of like coordination movement, and I just paused it because I checked my mic. But I was able to get it really easily, as you can see there. I almost flashed like everything. So I got this move and I felt really happy with it. I honestly felt great. And the rest of it was pretty straightforward. A couple more bumps up and just
Nice.
really
Easy.
just reaching up there. That one I felt great. Moving on to the next one, it's just the next one's just really muscly. So it's just being able to hold on, which I'm pretty good at. You know, I feel like really my big issue right now is small feet hold and crimps, right? And this one wasn't really crimps, and it wasn't really bad feet. So it was perfect, and I did it really easily, as you can see here.
There you go. Nice. Push. Nice.
The one right after this one, I started to get just a little bit worried because I honestly hadn't done it before, and Vasu had told me it was really difficult, right?
Nice.
So I wasn't sure how to do it, and I was worried I was going to drop it or not know how to do it, but I sent it like nothing, and that felt great. By this point, I still had more than 30 minutes going on, so I was feeling really good, going really good, to be honest.
Nice. It totally.
Okay, so quick intermission here. I'm back to me. It's a little bit darker. I didn't bring any light source or anything, so this might suck, I'm gonna be honest with you. Let me check real quick if I can see how this looks. Really dark, but that's not the point. Anyway, you guys see me somewhat, you see my shape. But quick intermission here. Here I was feeling great. I still had, you could see here, this amount of climbs, right? And I still had about 30 minutes. So I felt absolutely amazing. I mean, I was starting to get tired, and you'll see that in my next clip. I started getting a little fatigued. You can see it in my arms, and I fall. It's like one of my first falls on something I didn't expect to fall, right? But I was feeling good, and I was feeling really strong. So going on to this next one, I really felt like I could get this, and we'll see if I can or not, right? So pushing on right next to the next climb, skipping this intermission, right? You could see, you know, I'm starting to get tired. It's really weird because when I had that right hand in that big pocket hold and my left hand on the other one, and I didn't move my feet, my right forearm just started like quaking, and I had to let go, which really sucked, but I'm pretty sure that's just because I was really tired. But it's whatever in the end, right? So after I got on it, moved my left foot right away, cruised through it like nothing.
You feel that? Yeah. It's kind of a blind move. That move's scary. Nice.
This next climb, easy as balls. It was really straightforward. The holds weren't massive, but the path was really easy. There was no complex movement in it, really. So, yeah, I got to send that like nothing.
Nice. Yep.
Moving on to the next one. It's kind of funny because this one I also had failed before. I failed so many of these just because I was scared of that top crimp movement at the top there, and I hadn't done it before. So I was very honestly pretty worried about it, and I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to get it or not be able to get it, right? So it was kind of like a Hail Mary. Wow, I am so dark. I'm hoping that's just my watch's quality. I could probably move, but I don't want to. Anyways, sent that pretty easily, and
Nice.
I went on back around. You can see it on the little map where I am now, right? That one, again, a cruiser, right? Sent that like nothing. You can see right here.
Nice.
Crossed that one off, and right after I got into this other one that was a little wonky. Like, it wasn't bad, but the holds were just bad enough that you had to like really think about your movement.
There you go. The hand helps. Nice, hold it. Nice.
I don't know, the freaking, you guys can't see it, but the food drone just stopped like if it's trying not to be in my shot. You're not tall enough, buddy. But anyway, as it gives me light for like a half second, I could probably like, wait, I have an idea. You guys are probably seeing me right now, but we'll see if this works. I'm gonna try and put the flashlight on my watch. Frick, I changed the freaking iOS on this, like it updated or something, and I have no idea how to use this. How do I turn on the flipping flashlight? I just want light. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna... Oh my goodness. No. 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 Okay, I give up. No lighting myself. Anyways, you guys just got to see me struggle on my watch, or I'll probably just cut this off. But going back to what I was saying, right? I got right into this one, next one, and it was relatively easy. It was just that middle move that was really weird. You can see when I get to it, I just kind of shift my feet around because I'm not super sure of what I have to do, so I just kind of play around with it. Basu kind of told me, but Basu's weird. And he has like really weird beta usually, so I couldn't really follow that to the T per se.
Yeah. It's weird. Trust the foot. Nice, you got it. From there it's easy. Nice. Well done.
But moving on from that, right? This next one was what I feared to be very honestly my showstopper. Right? I saw it from afar and it genuinely scared me. And doing this pastime, like, it was pretty difficult, right, to look at. And going into it, I knew I was either going to get this or I wasn't going to get anything at all, right? Yeah, I wasn't going to get the pin at all. Which I guess kind of like is, I guess that's how it works. No? You either get it or you don't. But that's what I was on. You guys are probably looking at me and I'm so dark. Wah, too bad, so sad. I don't know what else to do, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. So you guys are just gonna have to see me in darkness. I'm trying to see how bad it is. But I know you guys are looking at me right now. Wow! I'm zooming in a little. Maybe that will help. Probably looks so weird on your guys' end. But anyways, no, don't go back to 0.8. We'll just keep it there. Who cares? Right? I'm dark or something. I don't know. I can't be seen. But this was my deal breaker, right? This was the I got it, and I finished the rest of them because the next two I knew I could do. This one was the only one I wasn't sure about. So I got to it, and you can see here my first few attempts. It's everything I hate. It's small footholds, and it's crimps. Right? So I started struggling, to be honest. And you can see here, I keep trying, and I'll let you guys see if I get this or if I don't.
Yeah. Nice, yeah.
What do you do here?
Up. You got. Yep. You got it. You got it. Touch the foot. Crossover. That works. Nice. Why are you struggling with that? You got it. There's 8 minutes.
You got this, okay, now.
Told you, you got it.
Come on, dude.
I'm totally not stepping on the red.
You have 6 minutes for 3 Alfredo. You got it.
There you go.
Now that's some pretty boy beta. Bonnie. Let's go. Oh yeah, I see that.
I wonder.
I wasn't going to change perspectives from I was right over there. You guys can't see it, but I was sitting over there. I wasn't going to change my perspective just because I kind of wanted to keep it continuous in that spot. Just because it's, I was talking to you guys about that. Whatever. Hopefully it sounds good. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to hear it properly, but hopefully, we'll see. I'll check after the video. If not, I'll still post it, but I'll just be able to see. But anyway, kind of made it a little hard for my I'm not sitting down. It's going to be a little hard to read. But I wanted to read you guys something that I've read on here before. So it's not anything new. But I just felt it was something very important today. As you guys can see, I failed. I wasn't able to get my purple circuit, or my purple chart. Right? And I kind of wanted to talk about that, right? I feel like it's important, especially like on this media, right? it's very common that go ahead, no worries, no worries. It's very common that most people, they show their success, and it's always success, and success, and success. And you kind of see it like from an outsider, and you're like, I failed, and you kind of start realizing, how can these people be so good when all I do is fail, or all I feel like I do is fail. And I feel like that's what's so important about failing sometimes, and especially posting, right? For me in this scenario, being able to post that I fail, because I can show you guys that we can compete, we can try, we can put in a lot of effort, but you're not always going to succeed. You're not always going to come out to win. And I want to read you guys this message that we read before. It's Psalm 24. It's one of my favorite psalms, and it's what I consider the Psalm of war, right? Which is kind of funny, referring to loss, right? And I'll read it to you guys real quick, and then I'll keep talking. So, Psalm 24. The earth is the Lord's, and the fullness thereof, the world, and they that dwell therein. For he hath founded it upon the seas, and established it upon the floods. Who shall ascend into the hill of the Lord, or who shall stand in his holy place? He that hath clean hands and a pure heart, who hath not lifted up the soul unto vanity, nor sworn deceitfully, he shall receive the blessing of the Lord, and righteousness from the God of his salvation. This is the generation of them that seek thy face, O Jacob, Selah. Lift up your heads, ye gates, lift up, ye everlasting doors, and the King of glory shall come in. Who is this King of glory? The Lord, strong and mighty, the Lord, mighty in battle. Lift up your heads, ye gates, and lift them up, ye everlasting doors, and the King of glory shall come in. Who is this King of glory? The Lord of hosts, he is the King of glory. So, I wanted to read that today, and I found that honestly rather important to read. For sometimes we kind of stay stuck in this idea that we're always going to win, that we're always going to come out top, and even though we have a God that will, and that should inspire us, right? To know that our God, we follow, I wasn't sure if it was connected or not. Our God that we follow, will always win. He is
I'm walking back right now. I'm going to be back in like 10.
He is Lord of armies, this general, right, that has never lost. Every fight he's been in, every fight he's been present, he has chosen, and he has put, and he has won. And we have to look at that and say, this is our God. We will lose sometimes. We will struggle sometimes. We will fail oftentimes. It's going to be more rare that we win than lose some days, right? And some days we'll feel like we can never win, or that we're useless, or that we can't do anything. And those days are what I believe to be the most important, that we take these musical pauses, right? I was talking with my dad about this song, and he was telling me how, it's not really that deep, and that Selah is just a musical pause, kind of like when you're playing an instrument, right, or reading a sheet music, and there's just a break. And that's really it. And I feel like that makes even more sense to what I'm saying, right? We can be playing this beautiful melody and enjoying this beautiful section of our life, and then we have a break, and we have a pause, and that stride ends, right? And we feel like these moments that everything's so quiet, we don't feel God, we don't feel that Lord of hosts, we don't feel that God that wins in our life. And I feel like that's when it's important to pause and say, God, I still believe in you. God, I'm so thankful. And I feel like even then, that's what makes the music 10 times more real. Sometimes a pause is necessary to increase the in a song, right? Pauses to deliver something that really tells you, the message of the song. That pause is important to know, hey, this isn't just a constant thing. This isn't just going to be easy all the time, right? We're going to have these breaks. And then we'll come back to this beautiful melody that's life. So what I encourage you guys to do, and what I encourage you guys to always think about, is always have God in your minds. Not only when we win, and when we say thank you, God, when we say thank you for leading me into this victory, but also kneeling down and saying thank you for this loss. Thank you for allowing me to be human. right? We lose. As humans, we will lose. And I think that's really all I wanted to talk to you guys about. And it kind of felt like a little motivational message, and very important to just look at it and reflect with it in your life. I know a lot of people like mine, some weirdos. But anyways, I'm probably a weirdo recording in the middle of public. I'm probably gonna eat real quick, and then I'll head off to sleep. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you guys learned something from it. If you guys ever have any questions, ever have anything to talk about, feel free to put it down in the comments below. My email is listed in my about page. I don't know if you guys want to send me an email to that, right?